We're here with head coach Jim Penders. Huskies lose 6-5 here in the middle game of the series. Coach, you go down 5-0 early and able to fight back and respond 3 in the third, and then you get the 2-run homer for Simo to tie that thing up.
I like the fight. We fought back. There was plenty of fight in the dugout. We beat ourselves a little bit. I mean, give the kid credit. Their starter, threw a lot of strikes. We weren't able to cash in quite enough. We had a hole. It seems like we're having a hole in the lineup. It seems like every game those zeros, those offers are strung together. And I think it was 4, 5, 6 today where it was just over. So it was just kind of tough to stay in a rhythm. We didn't quite tack on. Anthony Prado, the one thing I did like is, hey, we made a couple mistakes. The best teacher is experience. And, Anthony knows he can't get thrown out at third base. He's got to get there standing up. That's their, it's their read there. I'm trying not to do much because I want them to be able to see a bobble. I don't want them looking at me. I want them seeing a bobble. He thought he saw something. He's trying to make a baseball play. It can't happen. And as soon as he pops up at third base, he says, that can't happen. So I don't have to teach. He knows now, and there's a little extra experience. Obviously, Chris kind of stopped his feet at first base on that flip. He's got to continue to follow the toss with a stiff wrist. And, Andy, there's nothing on there. We're trying to bunt them over. And, he did a great job pinch running for us a couple times already. And, I trust him. He made a mistake, and he knows it. Nobody feels worse than him. But hey, we win as a team, we lose as a team. So there are other opportunities in that inning too, where Jeffrey Kirsten could have spun and picked the guy off at second base. Wasn't quite ready for daylight. So those little things that don't show up, they all conspire as well. So it's not those 3 baseball plays that lost the game. They didn't help us, but there were some other opportunities missed during the ball game too.
What did you see from Mason in his 5 scoreless innings that you didn't see in the first inning?
Well, the first inning he really just had his fastball, and he was trying to pitch just with the fastball, and he got burned. I think it was 4 straight hits with 2 outs, and those are a nightmare for a coach because it's like, if you get somebody up with 2 outs, and Jeffrey Kirsten was up for a bunch, and I did like Jeffrey's kind of slow heartbeat. I thought he was in command. I loved Mason's fight too. He found his secondary stuff in the second inning, and he pitched much better. He minimized his pitches after that hellish first. He did a really good job and wanted to stay in that ball game. Showed some want to and some fight like I expect from him. But tough first. We recovered from it, and then just couldn't quite finish off the job.
You guys have had bounce backs the first 2 weekends coming after Friday. How do you guys bounce back after a tough one today?
It's a separate ball game. It's got nothing. Just like today had nothing to do with yesterday's win. It's a new day. It's a brand new game. We're going to start 0-0, I believe. So, we get back at it tomorrow with a chance to win in the. We have to win game 3 of a series to win in the series, and we've had to do that the last 2 weekends. Hopefully, we can continue that trend. But we're going to get it. That's a good ball club over there. So we expect them. They've played some really good competition. It's not like they're going to see us and have any trepidation. They're going to be ready to go, and they'll give us their best punch. So we got to be ready to have ours ready too.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Chris.